Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to an episode of some World of Tanks, where today I am going to be playing the worst Tier 8 premium tanks that I have on this account. My main one, and only one I guess. Starting off with the Panther 88, of course, the Tier 8 German medium tank. And it had been nerfed, or buffed even, since it first came into the game. As you can see, instead of 240 hit points of damage that it used to have, now it has 280. That was about a year or two ago. I'm not really sure exactly when. Not really sure if the penetrations changed. I don't think so, but about 5 or 6, maybe even 7 years ago, they slightly improved the frontal armor of this tank, but it's still an absolutely ginormous hull of a tank with not much protection, so you do have to watch out when playing this tank, and it is mostly better used as a sniper tank. I guess if you just play this as a sole sniper, you would do better than if you were just to play in a medium tank role, as it might not have the most penetration at 203 on the standard rounds, 237 on the premium rounds, but it is pretty sure the second most accurate premium tank at tier 8, or medium tank at tier 8, I think, just in general, after the Guard. I'm pretty sure, I think it's similar with the Guard. Its depression, gun depression has also improved. I'm pretty sure it used to be 8, now it's 10, or maybe it has been increased to 8, I should have really checked before. But yes, DPM, it is, I'm pretty sure, the highest of the premium tanks at tier 8. Of course, I'm pretty sure the Object 416 has a higher DPM than this, but that's more of a tank destroyer than a medium tank. And as we see spawn on Ghost Town, this is a really good chance to get some shots in over here. I don't really want to miss that IS-22 coming across the gap over there, but I mean, he's not there, so I can't really shoot something that I can't see. I think we should pull up over here just in case. Actually, I'm going to stay back here just in case the HWK-40 spots us. It's going to pull back over here, so hopefully we can either shoot the ML1 or there's IS-22 that are in the centre of the map over there. But I don't have enough. They are outside of my view range, and I'm pretty sure the people in the town are, they don't have a line of sight because they aren't spotting them, so I don't really know what to do in this sort of situation. Maybe should have gone to the other side of the map, as that has already fallen. We've only got a Scorpion and a T-28 guarding that side of the map. This is a choice. We need to make a choice. I'm going to push up here, try and start shooting this HWK. Actually, we can get some shots in the middle at that Indian Panzer. He just needs to hop out again, or we can just shoot him over there because we have a really accurate gun. That also helps quite a lot. I'm scared for that TVP 100 in the back. If he's still here, is he up there? He's not. So we can get a little bit more cheeky, but we do have to be worried if he pops out, or if someone else pops out, like that Lorraine 40T. Actually, I haven't played this tank that much since it's received more alpha damage. It actually does feel quite nice hitting for 280, or at least average of 280, and not 240. It does definitely help this tank out quite a lot. You actually have a sense of shooting something and doing quite a lot of damage. And we definitely should be pushing here, but we don't really have nowhere to push. Here's that new medium tank. Oh, can we get that Hawk? He's really trying to spot us, and he's doing quite well. Oh, there you go, we shot him over there. That was a good shot, really important shot. There's a Scorpion G over there though, so we do have to keep an eye out on him. Not really sure what this guy is doing, to be honest. We actually do have a slight shot at that ML1, do we? Well, can't see him. We are exposing our side to the ML1 over there, so that's not really the most the best thing that we should do. Talking about the turret of this tank, it isn't bad. You can probably go haul down against tier 6s and 7s, but probably not against tier 8s, or at least those with over 200 over 200 millimeters of penetration, which is basically most of the tier 8s. I'm not really sure if that Scorpion G is going to pop out over there. We do also have to keep an eye out on him. There we go. He actually wasn't spotted until he actually crested that ridge over there, which allowed us to put nearly 300 damage worth into that light tank over there. We do still have to keep on trying to spot out over here. We are equal on kills, but we are 1,800 damage down. We're not really sure what's going on the other flank though, so we might actually be up more than we actually are. I'm going to risk some hit points to take this guy out over here so he can stop spotting us. Yep, no problem, Lorraine 40. We are now finally not being spotted, so we could push to the other side over here. What else is not spotted yet? A G-Saw, just a G-Saw in the back, and a CS-52 lease, which is actually not really sure where he could be. We should push. I'm going to say that I'm pushing here. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons though. There we go. Yep, help me please. We do actually have to watch out for the MO1, so we might actually need to stop in the middle over here. Hopefully I'm not spotted. Hopefully I'm not spotted. I'm not spotted. Can I shoot that MO? He's moving forwards just ever so slightly. Let's move forwards a bit. What's he going to do here? He's getting a shot. Oh, this might be a tank with bad win ratio, but it definitely isn't a bad tank if you know how to play it well. Just focus on the gun. It's all about the gun on this tank, nothing else. It's a pretty bad medium tank, but a pretty good sniper and a damage dealer when you know how to do well, and we are definitely going to put in another shot before the Scorpion G reloads, as we have some of the best DPM at tier 8. And there you go, see some armour, I'm pretty sure, bounced off the front upper plate of this, which is about 85 millimeters of armour, I'm pretty sure. So it isn't loads, but at an angle like that, it's definitely good. I'm not really sure why that Scorpion G was firing high explosive, or someone was at least. The G-Saw's over there, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure the G-Saw's firing high explosive rounds. I'm not really sure why. Might be the TVP 100 to be honest, because he has fallen back and he does get some really nice high explosive rounds. And I've just realised now, after fighting through here, that we are only the last 2 tanks left alive, which isn't going to help us quite a lot, as we are 5,000 damage down. We are spotted over here because of the Lorraine from the side. Oh, and this might be the end of us over here. We're going to put one more shot. The Lorraine might take us out, if not the Kari from the middle, or even the M1. So, one of the worst tier 8 medium tanks, but we did do quite well with 2 kills and 2,700 damage in the game. Not too bad. Definitely could have done better, but we lost the right side of the map straight on, and that basically called the end of the game right from the start. But we only find, I'm pretty sure, 1 APCR round at the end, so we do gain quite a nice margin of money. So, moving along from that, I guess what we can play next is the AMX CDC. At one point, a really good premium tank when it first came out, but now just not enough DPM, not enough armor. Well, not enough armor, basically no armor. Quite good, quite fast though. A decent gun, but not really as good as the Panther 88, and some quite bad camouflage, as we might see in this game. But a very large selection of ammo, as yeah, this tank is quite large, so I guess loads of 90mm shells would be able to fit in this tank. And as we can see, I'm pretty sure about a 30 horsepower per ton ratio as we can see, flying us up to the 57, I think, top speed limit, if I am not mistaken, or maybe it's a bit less, I really can't remember now, but might be 51, I'm not really sure. I always know that was like a weird number, not even, so let's move up a tier 9 game on Malinowka over here. What can we do? I guess we can start off with shooting this leopard, if we can see him, because we can't see him. Where is he? He has disappeared. Okay, let's shoot something we can see, like that Progetto 48, 46 even, and then fall back. Luckily not spotted as we did fire through the bush. I was just making sure there's no sneaky light tanks in the way. That definitely could have gotten us spotted as we were past the bush, but still not spotted. I guess that our EBRT 49 are doing a great job over there, spotting out and not allowing the medium tanks and light tanks to push further in over here. So that is definitely giving us an advantage. The Leopard 1, the Leopard PT has actually moved back into cover. I'm not really sure what he was trying to do out there. Okay, can we get some shots in over there? I don't think so. There's the Progetto over there, but didn't aim enough, didn't have enough time. Just wanted to get that shot out just to see if we can hit, because well, we could have hit, but if we would have waited and he would have gone into cover, then, you know, there would have been a chance of hitting that tank over there. So what can we do over here? I guess just wait for now. No one's on the kind of western side of the map. I guess the T95 is kind of protecting that side, so we just have to wait and see if anyone gets spotted over there. I guess we can fall back and help him out over there. And I guess this isn't more of a bad premium tanks, it's maybe more of a forgotten or old and kind of power crept premium tanks in the game, as the next tank we are going to be playing is also quite old, like the Panther 88 and the AMX CDC, maybe well, definitely even older, but it's still definitely good in certain situations. So I think that goes along with all of these premium tanks. They are definitely still good if you find yourself in the perfect situation, because if you don't, I mean, this against a Progetto 46 or a Borask or even a 122 TM, that would just be a disaster against this, because you can't bounce. You might even bounce off them with 212mm of standard AP rounds and 259 gold rounds. This is just from an era of when premium tanks just weren't completely overpowered and were actually balanced, if not even sometimes worse than the standard tech tree counterparts, and that's, I guess, what it should have always stayed as, but you know, there's definitely been talks of that, you know, many times, so I'm not going to get into that, as there's an AMX 1390 that has somehow got unnoticed by the T95 and the GSAW 1008, and I guess he has now spotted the T95. I'm not really sure. I think he's using the stock gun, because I don't think 240 can roll that low, so I'm going to go along with that unless I'm proved otherwise when he hits me once again. But if so, then he might not have you know, equipment or a good crew, so I'm going to move in slowly, hopefully try and spot him. Where is he? Somewhere over there. So I guess let's wait and see if he makes a mistake and tries to go out against the T95 once again, and we'll see what we can do from there, as we can't really push the hill. We are slowly losing the centre. The T49 should really move back soon, because he's just going to get shot from the top of the hill. But I guess we'll see what happens over there, as we've put in 4 shots in this game so far. You know, if you were a Progetto, you would have probably had a better chance at the centre, you know, sniping a couple more shots in. If you're a 122 TM, you probably could go up on the hill and bounce some rounds and play as a heavy. And, you know, what else could you play as? At least, you know, you'd probably stay centre, maybe go hull down over here where the Leopard PT-8 is. And I'm going to have to make a move because we can't just stay here forever and hope that the enemy team come to us. Luckily we won the hill. That doesn't always mean that you win the game, because winning the hill is one thing, trying to get down into all of the crossfire is another, and sometimes it's actually better to lose the hill than to win it, as we are slowly seeing as we are losing tanks quite fast. Hopefully they don't all die. And this AMX 1390 is a little bit greedy, trying to get some shots in against the T95, which I'm pretty sure he did manage. We actually rolled quite nice on both shells over there. I just need to hope that the T95 does actually stay alive, because I guess, I know, Jagdtiger, no, what else could be back there? A Borsig, I think the Borsig's on the other side over there, because the T95 did get shot by something doing about 500 to 700 damage, so either could be that Jagdtiger or the Borsig with the stock or the Top Gun. Definitely don't want to be getting hit by those, as back in the day this tank used to always lose its ammo rack. It still does, I guess, just not as much. Oh, talking about ammo rack, there it's gone. I just need to push it over here. That guy's going to be reloading. I definitely should have lost damage over there. The speed even, as I might get hit by a Borsk over here now. I just need to push in, be like, yup, I might lose some damage now, but we just need to hope to penetrate this high explosive shell, which we didn't, but we are going to get him with the next shell, so I'm pretty sure he has, yep, he's reloading, so we just had to go in, push him, ram him, as this tank is quite fast. It might not have a lot of armor, but it is fast, so it definitely does get up to its top speed quite quickly. So we put in a shot, rammed him for 3 damage, and we've secured the western flank. As I said, the hill, you might win it, but you might not win the game afterwards, because you just die going down. So I hope this T49 is a skilled player. He's still alive, so he must be. And hopefully he can spot out the rest of the enemy team, so I can start shooting and do some damage. I'm going to probably switch to APCR now, to be honest, because every shell matters now. We need to penetrate every single shell now, from now on, as the artillery is somewhere over there. I'm going to put in a couple blind shots over there, because it's just I think it's even lower, to be honest, over there. I'm just going to put in one more, move forwards. I definitely should have more APCR rounds on this tank, thinking about it now. The T49 does need to just move up and hope to spot, because he can't just sit here, because we are just going to lose if the enemy team have time to move around and get into a position to spot us from there. The enemy artillery is over there. We aren't going to fire now, though, because we might get spotted. I'm in a position to spot others and not behind the bush, so I'm just going to stay here, hope the T49 can sneak himself in somehow, and I hope that the remaining enemy tanks have already been damaged quite a lot, because we haven't spotted them, apart from the Kirovets one, which is on about a third, maybe even half of his remaining hit points. The T49 is going in. Luckily, he's just stopping at every bush on his way there, which I guess is sensible. Oh, okay, the EBR changed positions. Good shot by the Scorpion over there, and a good shot by the 50 TP to shut him down over there. That was definitely good shooting by the two of them over there. Now the T49 just needs to slowly but surely go bush to bush and spot out all of the remaining enemy tanks, as there's the artillery. Oh, shot a bit too low over there, but there's the Jagdtiger. Now we can just play. Hopefully the 259mm of penetration are going to be enough, and with, as you can see, with the Panther 88 we definitely would have been doing better in this kind of a situation, because we'd have better DPM and better accuracy to put in our shells in way more accurately, and I'm not really sure what happened there, but yes, let's just move in, now. We don't really have much to lose. We are pretty much guaranteed a win here now, unless the Foch one-shots everyone with an ammo rack explosion every single time he fires. But still doesn't mean that I should just go straight in. I'm still going to try and get behind cover. Not really sure. Oh, I guess there's the Foch. I'm a dead man over here. At least I spotted the Corvette's one and kind of forced the push from my enemy, from my allies. It's going to ping where the Foch is. I'm pretty sure he was somewhere over there. Yes, there he is. 4 hit points, but he's already fired, I'm pretty sure, like 2 shots out of his 4, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the win for us over there. So definitely should have kind of stayed till the end to see if we definitely won that, but we definitely did. And the last tank we're going to be playing in this game is the one and only the T-34. What used to be a tier 9, I'm pretty sure. Regular heavy tank, or tank destroyer even, I'm not really sure. Was then changed into a tier 8 premium heavy tank, and I'm pretty sure everyone got it that had this as the regular tank in the tech tree. And they got 3 premium tanks. Hopefully it wouldn't happen nowadays, but I guess, you know, back then a lot less people were playing, so Wargaming definitely had to kind of secure an audience back then. And we're actually getting quite lucky with the matchmaking over here. Tier 8s definitely would be better against tier 6s, but still fine. Now what's good about this tank, the turret, apart from its weak points on the sides and top, and the gun, which does 400 alpha damage, which I guess isn't really that special anymore, but the penetration of 248 on the regular rounds and 297 on the premium rounds is absolutely huge. And as you can see, I do have the skill to switch out shells, which I forget the name of now. Intuition, there we go, which definitely does help this tank out. Now I run vents and the 2 other pieces of equipment that you saw in the intro, basically focusing in all on the gun to get it as accurate as possible, because, you know, you might get this down to like a 11-second reload with other equipment, but definitely won't help if we are just missing those shells. So in my mind, it's better to hit accurately more often than just shoot more often and not hit. So we are slowly going to make our way up this hill, as this tank is definitely quite slow, and it does use the same hull as the T-29, so it's already quite bad at tier 7, and so it's even worse at tier 8. And the turret is actually the stock turret of the T-29, which isn't that bad, so we are lucky over there. Oh, but we are going to get quite rushed over here. We actually have to tell the Crimea over there, I don't know what that tank is called, but we basically have to push fall back and definitely run away as quickly as possible, because we aren't going to win here with the Brasco. They actually just need to turn around and run away, because we're just going to die in the first couple minutes of this game. Hopefully that Progetto is going against that tier 8 medium tank, and luckily downhill it's a lot faster than uphill, so I guess we just need to make our way about over here. Hopefully that Skoda turns around or something, or people from the other side of the map come here and help us, as we are losing quite badly, and hopefully we can just bunker down over here and hope to put in a couple more shots before we get some backup, as there is already a firing line behind us. So hopefully we can just stay here, and I guess they don't have that many tanks up there to kind of just force a push down like Eunice is going down. So I'm just going to stay over here, protect my hull behind this rubble over here, and hope this Eunice goes out. He is going... Oh, and he got shot by the ISU over there. That's a good shot from him. So now I can actually just go back up here, because now I know that these guys can actually aim, and I need to protect them from these guys so they don't go haul down against them back there, and put in some rounds over here. as the artillery is actually getting involved as well, which is nice. There's the Progetto, putting a good shot against him, bounce the brass. Now we have to pull back. We actually need to just go back to where we came from. We did what we needed to do. We pushed, got the enemy tanks scared. Now we just need to go back as we are vulnerable to the Barask, which is reloading now and probably coming back here to shoot me. So I just need to slowly make our way back over here. Now we're safe. Hopefully, there we go. Okay, we're safe now. The Bruschetta, I'm pretty sure, is a 2-shot. So if he goes down here, he's actually a 1-shot. Oh, and there you go. With our improved gun handling from all of the equipment I run, we were able to quickly turn around, take him out. And I guess now we can push up here, because the Barask, if he goes the other way, he's going to get stopped by my Barask. So we are now just safe to go up here. We just need to take out the Barask, the UNES, and then turn around quickly to deal with the rest of the enemy tanks that are left, as we are still at 5-all on kills. I guess this is kind of a theme of today's video, I guess. Let's just come in. I was willing to take that shot over there. We had to take out the Barask. The UNES has probably run up the hill. It's actually taken out my SMVCC 67. So it's going to leave him alone now. He's just irrelevant. He's just going to stay up the hill. You know, if I push up, he's just going to... Oh! He's just going to run down the hill, and it just doesn't make sense to run and chase after him. Switched to the APCR arms, think that the Marauder Breaker is going to be over here. Didn't know that we are going to get him that easily, but I guess we are. Oh, the ISU over there. Let's see what we can do against him. We definitely... Okay, he's running the stock gun, so we aren't worried about alpha damage, but we are worried about DPM. So let's move to the next piece of concealment over here. Hopefully bounce, aim in the shell a little bit better, and there we go. Put in a good shot to take out him. Up to 4 kills. Might not be the most damage, but we definitely helped secure, or I guess help win the hill for our team. Maybe we didn't win the hill, but we definitely secured it from stopping the enemy tanks from going down, pushing and taking us out and flanking us. So there you go. Probably not going to get the Barask now, or the Borsig even, but we won the game for our team. Maybe they would have won without me, but I definitely helped secure that side of the map. And there you go. It is finally a win. So that's 2 wins and a loss in these 3 games for supposedly what are bad premium tanks, but as I said in the first game, they are definitely good occasionally. You just need to find the right position and game for them to do well. But yes, for now that is good. So if you guys enjoyed, like, share, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye bye.